Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Checking in on your forecast here again. Alana, I know you've been forewarning us about some active weather here in Utah.
Yeah, Sarah, I was worried you were going to come to me and ask me to dance the forecast following a TikTok
Give
story.
Give it to us.
No, I don't roll that way. I just want to keep people in the know because we've got these changes brewing. We've got a storm system on the way, and it's really going to change the weather world in the Beehive state. We start with our live view from Tooele County, where we have seen thunderstorms move through this afternoon, and the threat of storms and showers holds on for this evening. A cold front is approaching. We've got strong winds ahead of it. Active skies in Nevada. We've got those strong winds over in Wendover. As we zoom in and get a little closer, 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts near Park Valley. We're watching over I-84 towards Snowville and Cache Valley with some echoes of moisture there. Getting a bit of a break in the action, but that doesn't mean we're done because moisture and instability actually rising ahead of the arrival of the front that will impact us overnight and into tomorrow. You can see Utah County more active from Provo, Spanish Fork to the Nephi area, and we've seen a few storms pop up towards Tooele County this evening. Now, this is all ahead of the cold front, and that's why our winds have really increased. As we look at the satellite radar, it explains why we're getting those gusty southerly winds. And it's because here's the front and there's that low. As it treks through the Great Basin, we see an increase in the southerly winds ahead of it. And there's that moisture that increases this afternoon. And that's why we've seen those storms bubble up in the northwestern corner of the state and along the Wasatch Front. We're going to see our front moving in tonight. It's going to impact us tomorrow. But that broad low you just saw on the satellite, that will come through the state tomorrow as well. Live view from Ensign Peak, where it looks a little stormy. Oh, Sarah likes a moody Monday. I always say that to her, and it is indeed a moody Monday with these changes that will take over the Beehive state. Temperatures are close to average. 81 is usually where we are this time of year. 79 right now in Salt Lake. We're dropping into the 70s. We've got cloud cover out there. Lots of 70s out there with a few 80s. 88 in St. George, upper 80s. And that's not a surprise. It's close to where they should be this time of year, but with the winds, they're a little cooler. 70s turning to 60s, and the threat of storms becomes increasing as we get through the next several hours. We're going to walk towards ABC4 News at 10, and you've got to keep your eyes to the skies because thunderstorm potential is going to be out there. Temperatures are going to see a massive drop. I know that we start fall on Sunday, the official turn of the season here, and this is still summer, but we're going to feel like fall with below average temperatures along the Wasatch Front and in St. George over the next several days. So here comes that cooler air in the 80s that you may have enjoyed over the weekend. Maybe you were over it. Well, it could be a thing of the past. Precipitation potential heavily focuses on northern Utah tomorrow, but the threat of storms all the way down to Grand Staircase, Wasatch back, and northern Utah will be the big benefactor here, but we're going to see that wet weather holding on. Futurecast forewarns you by taking you through the timing. You notice those storms by 6 p.m. still popping towards Cache Valley. And we see that continuing into tonight along the Wasatch Front. Here we are by midnight, state line, all the way to South Salt Lake. Gusty winds, the potential of thunderstorms. We're going to see that wet weather, and the cooler air is going to come flooding in. Into tomorrow, we'll see storms becoming scattered throughout the morning and afternoon hours, and we stay active into the evening as that low will move through the state and eventually move on. It leaves cold air behind, but we stay unsettled. Threat of storms. It's a general thunderstorm risk. You're going to have to excuse, I have a little tickle there. Northern Utah, eastern side of the state. On top of storms, the S word. A lot of people like to hype this. I like to tell you about the snow and it's going to impact your drive. But above 9,000 feet, the high Uintas and above 9,000 feet for the Wasatch could see a few inches of accumulating snow. Wet weather potential holds on through the week here. You're going to notice that for the Wasatch Front, and this is the reason why. Here's our low. Crossing the state tomorrow, we're unsettled. A weakening low towards the coast by the midweek is going to be on the move. That could move towards the Beehive state, and as a result, we stay below average, and the chance of showers stays in your forecast. Regional for tomorrow, 60s and 70s with thunderstorms on deck. 70s for the I-15 corridor, 78 in St. George. 78 in St. George. I didn't stutter. That seems a little off, right? Cooler air. We do have isolated storms as we roll into Thursday. Here's the Wasatch Front, where that unsettled pattern sets up for the week, and we have the chance of some wet weather and those numbers below average. And there's autumn on Sunday coming in for real, even though we just got the appetizer. And it's just like, oh, we've been feeling fall for the last several days. What's that? You know,
it's visiting, but now it's going to come and stay.
Now it's going to move on in. I think those were the last 80s in northern Utah.